Good afternoon, lovely language learners. How are you doing today? I hope that you are strong and doing great wherever you are in the world. Happy New Year! My name is Fiston Liba, the co-founder of Spoken Center, the center that is in charge of practice effective in speaking fluency, shadowing techniques, and algebras. And welcome to today's program. Today, I've got a very fascinating topic that I would like to talk about. I would like to talk about the value of a language or the importance of a language. And I've got a very profound question that I would like to ask and try to figure out what is the response to that question. The question is this: what do you think that your life would be like if you could not speak, write, read, and communicate through language? Or if things did not have names, what do you think your life would be like? Probably our life would be in jeopardy without a language. I think that there will be nothing without using a language. So if there were no language, there will be no stories, there will be no books, there will be no internet, computers. As a matter of fact, there will be no history. We would know nothing about language beyond the things we experience in our daily life from the moment we were born. So there will be not only stories but also science, technology, and diplomacy. There will be no culture, cities, and towns would live in a life of very small herbs. That is how our life would be like if there were no language. The reason why the language came, the language came to help human beings to survive. Language is a human being survivor. Without language, our life would not exist. And there will be no progress and prosperity. So, the birth of human intelligence is the language. It's like the chicken and the egg. If one was not there, another one would not exist. And the greatest achievement of humankind is the language. It allows us to communicate and understand intricate, complex ideas and emotion. So, another additional point about a language. What do you think our minds would be like if we could not be able to read and write? What do you think our mind would be like if we could not be able to read and write? That is very powerful. So we have to know why we exist, right? Why we use a language, where it came from. If it were not there, how our life would be like. What would we be doing on earth without it? Now, if we could not be able to read and write, our mind would be shambolic. That is how our mind would be like. The word shambolic simply means confused, puzzled, and totally or badly organized. That is how our mind would be like if we could not be able to read and write. So our mind would be shambolic. Shambolic, I said, means confused, puzzled, and badly organized. Would know nothing about writings, about reading, it would be hard. Humans became global citizens when they began to read. That's when the human beings became global citizens, when they could start reading and writing something, know the name of something. So what I'd like to let you know about the language is the most important part of human survival. We use the language to communicate with each other internationally. It means that without it, it will be hard. There will be no communication without language. If today you despise the language, you have, because you are out of the information, you don't know about it, you don't know the importance about the language. It means that without a language, there will be no communication. What can you do without it talking? Language is everything. Language covers everything. Everything is based on the language. Either is your mother tongue or the second language. That is why you can talk to somebody about a business, whatever you want to talk about, you agree on what you are talking about, it is because the language that I use. From today, you should know that without this language that we are using, nothing would be done. We could not achieve anything. There'd be no progress. Progress would be hard, would not think. But I know that you think by using a language. It can be your mother tongue or a second language, because you can't do anything without thinking. And you think by using the language that you speak in. So my dear brethren, wherever you are in the world, value the language. Do not despise the language, because it's the most important part of human communication. Without it, would do nothing. Thank you so much. I wish you a prosperous year and have positive thinking. God bless you.